TV's gotten crazy good, you know.
Tell me why.
In your mouth.
Yes, every single day. Yum, yum, yum.
Hey!
What's up everyone, Adam from FWCI, and you might already be thinking, hang on a second, you just uploaded this a couple of days ago. I got hit with a copyright claim like 18 hours after the video went live. So I had to take the original Amy's Baking Company video down, but I know there's a follow-up to it, and there was a lot of talk in the comments about watching the follow-up, so since I need to do a re-edit on it anyway, and clearly I'm going to have to let it just sit on my Patreon for about a week just to make sure there's no really late copyright claims on this, because that sucks. This video is now going to be a double feature. We're going to watch Amy's Baking Company, then we're going to watch Return to Amy's Baking Company, which was the follow-up episode. But today it's Gordon Ramsay's Kitchen Nightmares, and I've seen a few episodes of this. The one that I remember in particular is some Aussie guy who opens a hamburger place over in the States, and somehow he like convinced his son to like authorized that they can use his son's like college money or money for something, house deposit or something, to invest into this shitty restaurant, and Gordon Ramsay finds out about it and he just tears this guy a new one.
Daniel is in for another, I think, over 250,000 as well, because he inherited some money too.
I was managing his money, so I actually took part of that money.
And the guy doesn't care. He was actually quite a despicable human being. But when I looked up what are the worst or slash best episodes of this show, all signs pointed to Amy's Baking Company, Season 6, Episode 16. I had a quick look at her, no idea who this woman is. I definitely haven't seen this episode, so I'm very keen to jump into it. Let me know in the comments what other reality shows you want to see me react to on the channel. Just pick the best episode, let me go in blind, and let the fun ensue. So, Amy from Amy's Baking Company, what have you done? Why is your name at the top of all these lists?
The husband and wife team, Sammy and Amy, he uncovers a number.
Husband and wife? What's the age difference between these two?
Sammy, who runs the front of house, is completely disorganized.
I cannot work.
Sammy, get your shit together.
The customer is never right.
You fuck yourself! Go!
Whoa, whoa! Hey, Sammy!
If you touch I fucking... You go!
As Gordon faces off against two
I didn't realize there was going to be violence in this episode.
Where Gordon has no choice but to walk away.
I'm pretty sure I've seen him walk away from other restaurants though. Like, the ones that I've seen, I don't remember that they always... Doesn't he go back there like some months later and checks on them, and they usually just go back to the same shit?
Opened in 2006 by husband and wife team.
It is a big establishment, man. There's some money behind this.
Having to do with the culinary arts.
Just give me the pear salad, darling, if you...
Anybody who calls it the culinary arts can go fuck themselves. Come on.
Approximately 2 years ago, these reviewers and these bloggers decided to make up lies and say that they ate the food and it was disgusting.
I'm gonna have a look at her reviews after this episode. If this place even exists anymore. It should still be on Google, I would hope.
What is wrong with it? If anyone tell me that my wife's food is no good, I just tell him to leave the restaurant. I don't want him and don't come back.
Jeez, Sammy. That's some customer service you got right there, buddy.
And I just made it really spicy for him. Come here. Freak him.
What? You fucking psycho bitch. Fuck you. I do like spicy food, but if you're a chef that fucks with people's food, that's all sorts of wrong.
Second, she's like a nice little Care Bear.
Thank you so much. I love you. You're such a good girl.
And the next second, she's like Cruella de Vil.
I'm stopping all the food. I'm not.
Oh man, this lady's not well.
And that is not who we are. Daniela, keep walking, mister. You just keep walking.
Why are they acting like this in front of the cameras though? That is the question. With that being said, they don't look like they're acting. They look genuinely upset.
They're lost cause.
Day before Gordon arrives. I'm arriving!
But she's not allowed to input orders, pour wine, or handle money.
The ravioli, and then they...
Whoa.
I need another wine.
Cannot work. I cannot work. I can't.
Sammy.
The person wants wine, get him wine, jackass.
This
like all in the back, like yelling.
Maybe they don't understand it doesn't come from a can.
Kidding me right now?
Man, this is nuts. And all this is, they know they're on camera right now, and this is still what's going on. I don't buy into like all reality show is like 100% completely spontaneous. I do think that in some of them you get given direction and things like that. But for ones like this, if you've worked in a kitchen, you can tell, like, these guys are either the world's greatest actors or they're legitimately incompetent restaurant owners. And I know what I think they are.
Out, you motherfucker!
No,
You out!
get out
Don't
of
speak
here.
like this! Go out!
Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah, I saw.
Wow, man, these guys, what in the absolute hell? Yeah, I'd be leaving if I was anybody in that restaurant. I'd be like, yeah, I'm with you, buddy.
Kidding me right
No,
now?
I'm kidding you! Not kidding you!
Call the police.
Pay the money! No, I want the money from him!
I am calling the police. You guys are fucking
No,
crazy.
he's just calling the police.
I know, but
These people are off their chops, man.
you all think that you can come in here and say these things. Are you kidding me? This is ridiculous.
Oh my god, this woman is... Oh, Christ. I didn't even think therapy could help her. She is just so offensively self-centered.
With little knowledge of the previous night's dinner
Holy
service,
Christ, Gordon. What are you about to walk into?
Hey, chef!
Hey, Sammy. You bipolar motherfucker.
Did you make them?
Yes, I did.
Incredible.
Nice to meet you.
Likewise.
So what, she's great at baking but shithouse at doing like hot foods?
And who's the head chef?
I am.
Yo, hold on, stop. Holy crap, you got lucky.
I'm the lucky one.
Yeah, I don't know if it's lucky or what the hell this arrangement is. There's something off about this.
They're used to eating processed wood chips or used to getting things for free and not from us.
Okay, let's catch up with the haters and that stuff.
It was a trauma dump. That's what that was. Okay, so it's clean as hell. They do good desserts. This is going suspiciously well.
She is.
Let's go through the dining room.
Okay.
The restaurant itself is very clean and nice, but it's Amy and Sammy that are the problem. Do not judge a book by its cover.
All right, Katie. Are we going to learn more about Katie's story in this?
Enough.
He was a playboy in Vegas.
Yeah.
You were a playboy in Vegas.
Oh my God. He was.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But with me, it didn't work like that. I am individual or nothing at
Once
all.
we got married,
That was it.
everything out.
Wow.
She wants money. She's Mr. Krabs.
I can count on them, I can trust them.
They're dirty, they're lazy.
How many people have you been through?
A lot.
A few hundred.
A few hundred?
Yeah.
So, are the
Wow, they're talking a lot of shit about their staff right now.
online bullies?
They're online bullies and write things that are not true. They write that I have.
She spends so much time on her phone. You can tell.
It's a frozen pizza. The next day he went and gave us a review. Oh my God. My wife, she was...
Well, retaliated.
You wrote back to him?
Oh, yeah.
Right. Well,
Why?
Yeah, Gordon, you're only just getting into this, man.
You need thick skin in this business.
Well, they called me crazy.
She reminds me of Catherine Ryan from Taskmaster fame.
It's as good as it's deserved, trust me. There's something not quite right here.
Thank you.
Yeah, no, you are the not quite right. Both of you.
We have to clown us.
Clone us.
Please don't do that. It sounds like the worst thing you could do from this.
Speak feline. Meow, 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 meow.
Come on, lady.
You are both fucking nuts.
I know.
I'm gonna have a little sample of the menu.
Okay.
Gordo, you're onto something.
How long have you been here?
A month and a half.
Good tips?
I don't make tips.
Say that again.
I make hourly.
We don't do tips in Australia, but I know in the US that's a part of your, like, expected income.
You spoke earlier about the problem with staff. Yeah, I've just found out.
Good point.
Their job, and I don't have to interfere, they can take the whole tips for them. Did you see? I already talked.
Oh, God, Sammy, you are the fucking worst, man.
The story is becoming a little clearer.
A lot fucking clearer.
He'll be able to tell that this is what God wants me to do.
Oh, why do you gotta bring God into this? Oh, Christ. If God existed, he wouldn't give a shit if this woman was a chef or not. Especially her, and especially chefing.
The quicker you teach her, the quicker you can take a back seat.
I will teach her when it comes the time. I will teach her.
Miranda, have you ever worked on a POS system?
Yes, at every job that I've worked at.
Every job. Not that crusty.
It's very wet.
That's not the issue. The issue is the dough is raw. Just, I finished. It's raw. It's doughy.
How's this woman so good at baking sweets, but so inept at baking pizza?
Sugarcoats a lot of what happens in the restaurant. So Amy gets this feeling that like everything just...
Cut to Amy grabbing a knife.
You didn't even tell her the dough was...
Not yet. I know my wife, she'll get nervous.
You're scared of telling her the truth?
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. And rightly so. She gives me serial killer vibes.
75 minutes in, and so far, I've had an undercooked pizza.
I know you've been waiting.
75 minutes for what? Dude.
And a soggy bun that's just full of grease. Jesus, come on. Well, medium rare is not.
Oh, that's revolting. These fucking restaurants, man, that do that kind of shit. I hate it. It's like, do you not understand what happens to your food when people go to eat it?
What was wrong?
Disaster, yeah, the bun. What a mess.
Okay, so,
Yeah,
I'll take this back.
Miranda. I wonder if she's loving this or if she's shitting her dacks.
He wanted to know how long in the salmon burger?
It's on its way, Miranda. You don't need to keep reminding us. We know, okay?
I was just saying.
Yo.
Tell us. We know that it needs to go out.
Fucking wow, bitch. Oh my god.
What a mess. That has to be one of the most confused ravioli dishes.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell he's even eating right there, man. Ravioli. I can't even see the ravioli.
Doesn't make sense, huh?
Sweet and spicy.
Yeah.
Ravioli with bacon and sweet corn, topped with cilantro.
Can't wait till he starts getting stuck into their menu, man. This woman's gonna hit the roof.
So it's like a salmon cake, crab cake, burger.
That sounds interesting, but I don't want to eat that one there.
Like eating dry cat food. Do you want to take a sample?
No, I really don't.
Come on. Meow, meow.
I love when he gets along with the waitresses, because they're the only ones that truly know what a shit show this place is.
What kind of bumps? What didn't you like?
Let's go through it later.
Okay.
Okay.
Don't make her wait for it. Her brain is gonna unravel in that time, bro.
That's for you.
Oh, thank you.
You only.
Thank you.
I do the pizzas. I have people tell me it's the best pizza that they've ever had in their life.
My pizza today was undercooked, so it was raw, and I said, will you take that back? So why can't you go and tell your wife?
Because
Sweetheart,
I know my
pizza,
wife.
fucking wake up, is undercooked.
I don't think your pizza was undercooked. I checked it when I took it out of the oven, just like...
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Chef Ramsay is standing there riding my ass about white truffle oil and garlic aioli. Oh my God, like he's never heard of any flavor profile in the world. It's disgusting. I have never had a problem with that hamburger, ever.
Really? What about all these online Oh.
These are store-bought
I
crap
understand
frozen
that.
ravioli.
They're not crap, and they're delicious, and the first time I've ever...
Oh
Okay,
my
did you
God.
taste it? You didn't taste that.
This woman can't take any criticism whatsoever, at all.
I have too much respect for your customers to bullshit them. Now, will you tell your wife, or shall I?
Gordon. And the people in the restaurant, they'd be loving this. They'd be like, I don't know what's happening here, but this is great.
Yeah.
No more raviolis.
No more raviolis, and no more hamburgers, and no more salmon burgers. People can only have cakes tonight.
Okay.
She's an absolute bitch.
No, I don't have it. You didn't give it to me.
Sammy, I did write it down for you.
Yeah, Sammy, you useless prick.
No, 5B. Are you sure? You don't need to question me, Katie. You can go home right now.
I'm sorry.
Sammy?
Yes, darling.
I would appreciate it if you would send Katie home right now.
What?
I'm not going to talk to you right now because I have to concentrate on the
Then stop, concentrate then.
I will. There's no point in talking to you.
Oh my God, I've never seen such an entitled... Oh, I need to get a thesaurus and look up some more words for entitled, because fuck me.
The kitchen needs to know.
Okay, then I'm going to tell her.
Thank you.
Okay.
You're gonna get this man a divorce, Gordon.
Let me ask that table there. Sir, the tip that you left, the young lady's server, the owner takes the tips. Fed up. I'm getting sick and tired of your bullshit. Well then fucking answer my question.
I'm the gangster, not you. Sammy, you're a bitch, man.
I'm talking to you, Katie. Okay? Katie, listen to me when I'm speaking to you. Do not walk away from me. You don't work here anymore, okay? Don't start crying. Why are you behaving like...
They look like fake tears, if I'm being honest.
She doesn't work here anymore. She's a poisonous little viper, and I don't allow people to have an attitude in my restaurant.
Poisonous little viper.
Believe it or not, my intentions are good. You're shaking your head already?
I'm listening. I'm trying to speak and take out my a conversation. No one lets me speak. Ever. Nobody.
What? Oh my god, all you do is steamroll every single person in the friggin' vicinity, lady.
What I do normally is good. I don't have people sending things back. The sauce is delicious. The raviolis, we think that they're very good.
Oh, come on.
But with Amy and Sammy not at the restaurant...
What?
Gordon takes time to gather more background information from some former workers.
Oh, yeah, let's hear what some former workers have to say. This is
I was a busser for the most part.
How long ago were you there?
A little over a month.
And what kind of things did you see in the dining room?
He was always in a bad mood, no matter what. Like, I've never seen him in, like, a good mood.
You seen who he's married to?
He made me wash his car one day.
What?
That was
What?
the most ridiculous thing I've ever done for him.
Did he tip you for it or what?
They get told that they're wrong, that, you know, no, we have the best food in the country. You're wrong. Like, there have been times people have gotten...
So Amy's sitting there with her, nobody ever sends my food back. Usually it's really good. God, she's a fucking liar.
Wish me good luck. I need it.
Yeah, good luck
Absolutely,
with
good
that.
luck.
Fucking, I don't know if good luck's gonna cut it, Gordo. This is what is this woman's deal?
Never had this experience like this. It's disaster.
Okay. I've never had an experience like this either. And continue to pull wool over customers' eyes by sending them fake, fresh-made raviolis. They need to know.
Is the ravioli really the worst part of this? I feel like he's just like staying on that to see what this woman does next.
The salmon burger was dry, but it was wet. Is it dry or is it wet? Which one is it?
One
I'm
at a
so
time?
confused.
No, you're confused. I'm not confused when we're talking about food.
Yeah, remember who you're talking to here, Amy.
Customers were waiting for their food through your husband's mistake.
But okay, we're going to forget yesterday.
Right.
We're going to start, if we continue the show, we're going to start from scratch.
I don't think you're going to continue the show, man.
A restaurant that is in crisis with a delusional owner that can't take criticism. The way you treat staff.
She looks genuinely surprised at this.
The boss wants his car cleaned. And then...
His face.
You tell your wife that because I don't think she knows.
It is.
I need a drink of water, excuse me.
Wow, she is fucked, man.
Drink water. Jesus Christ, are you gonna attack me for wanting to fucking drink some water too? My God.
How does a woman like that ever get into a relationship that lasts more than a week? They get Vegas? They were talking about Vegas. Were they like a drunken Vegas marriage? And now she's just waterboarding him into doing whatever she wants? Like emotionally waterboarding, I mean, not literally.
Jesus Christ, are you gonna attack me for drink some water too? My God.
No, he's attacking you for storming out in the middle of a conversation, you fucking muppet.
All we've done, all that's happened is we have been attacked.
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 Me yesterday, and I held my
told you
tongue
the
out of
truth.
class. I didn't tell you the truth. I didn't
Why
say
you pointing?
nasty.
Did you verbally assault everybody every time your mouth opens up? Wow.
You don't understand. You're judging me on you coming in here.
The lack of self-awareness is mind-boggling.
You did disrupt us last night. How could I focus when you're
What about
on
my
my
lunch?
food? When you're standing here
What about when
talking,
you
my
cooked for
husband.
me?
What about when I cooked for you?
Who disrupted you then?
Everybody. That little Katie and Jessica, bring them here
The only
and
reason-
let me see how they work.
won't come back
Will
in
you
here.
do that? Of course.
No,
Oh,
do you know what? They're scared of you.
They're
and
scared.
they're embarrassed.
Sammy is just counting down the seconds until he's dead.
well, let me show you some. Can I show you reviews? Hundreds of
Oh,
reviews
no.
that are excellent that
Oh,
you
no.
didn't write that
Not
are
the
from real
bullies on the
customers.
internet again.
No, good reviews.
You definitely didn't, right? Sus.
You're attacking my business
Attacking.
and my life. This is
I'm
all
telling
I
you the
do is
problems.
live this life every day. You're not telling me the problems. You are saying I'm delusional, I'm this, I'm this, I'm...
That's the problem.
Then let's end the show. You think I'm too far gone? There's no hope. Yalla, yalla. It's Christmas. Let's go home.
Bye. See you later. Fuck.
I'm not going to butt heads, argue, scream, whatever you want to say. But this is not normal. And it's not normal for a restaurant to go through that many stuff. For the level of animosity that you've built inside this restaurant and outside. You have the right to run the business the way you want to run your business.
I feel like the only reason she's not talking right now is because the directors have told her that she has to be quiet so he can explain. I just spit.
Good luck.
Gordo's out.
We don't need his help.
Yeah, you do. You badly, badly need it.
And now he's gone. He walked away. He'll go on with his life. Sammy and I will go on with our life.
What was that psycho look in her eyes there? That little squint.
It was because they are incapable of listening.
Nailed it.
Whatever changes I would have made, they were never going to stick to them.
That's true.
I've never done before. It's such a shame.
Right, so that's the thing he's never done before. He just bails on it. He's like, bye. Bye, Felicia. The footage shown in this program has been edited such that in places it is shown in a different time sequence than actually shot. Yep, that's pretty standard. The diners featured in this program were aware that they were participating in an episode of Kitchen Nightmares. Well, no shit. Of course they... That's what I mean. It's so weird that they would be aware of this and still present this absolute monstrous side of themselves. Oh, Amy's baking company permanently closed in September 2015. We're nearly at 10 years since that happened. Amy Buzzalo explained that the development stemmed from problems with the building's former landlord and not the TV series. Yeah, okay. After the show aired, it became a momentary tourist attraction. The restaurant received extensive negative feedback on their official Facebook page when owners Amy and Sammy responded by denouncing people who posted negative comments. They provoked more of the same, not only on Facebook, but also on Yelp and Reddit. Forbes used the reactions as a poster example of how business should not react to comments on social media. The owners later stated that they were hacked. And that they had not posted any of the comments. The couple later claimed that the unsatisfied customers seen in the episode were in fact actors. This prompted more negative responses, and the original comments and responses were eventually removed. As a result of the Kitchen Nightmares episode of Facebook posts, awareness of the incident caused the meltdown to go viral. Oh my god, they went on Dr. Phil? Let's go.
He says this is all put up, set up. Let's take a look at this and I'll let you respond.
You serve count, you...
Look at him, he is furious there, man. That is like angry rage.
Shut up, you pay and go. You pay. You don't go.
And he's an old man. He's not going to move that quick unless he's ready to throw down.
All those people you see, they were actors for Kitchen Nightmare.
And they were Yelpers.
They were not customers at all.
Oh, and they were Yelpers as well. Wow.
You said they're actors. That's not true.
No, when I say actors from the street, they come just to harass me.
Well, are those the only two choices?
Well,
is either bend over or go on the attack?
We weren't allowed another choice. That's why we're here. We weren't allowed another choice.
Oh, Amy, shut the fuck up. I'm surprised she was quiet for as long as she was.
Snake in the desert and go poke it unless you expect to get bitten. And if we bite you, you're going to go down. We're here to fight.
Oh, fuck off. Things that I learned about this after doing my upload, that she didn't make the cakes, that she actually claims that she did that were actually good and Gordon was impressed with them. Total lie. Apparently her name's not even Amy. Apparently they've Sammy's been deported now, which I guess means that they got divorced. But with all that done, let's just jump into the episode. Return to Amy's Baking Company, Season 7, Episode 1. So this is not long after the original episode. Alright. What do you got for me, Gordo? Let's do this.
Wow. And as unexpected as that was, what followed was just as shocking.
Hundreds of people are turning to social media to voice their anger.
What?
Social media went wild.
There were threats, nasty online messages. People just could not believe how this couple...
Why? We do not need this, you stupid people. As is about wrestling? What is that? It's not a big deal. The cakes we offered are expensive. Oh, this is them writing? Oh, man. Do not blame us because you cannot afford quality. The Yelpers and now the Reddits need to back off. You're not right just because of some TV show. Oh, I gotta fucking read some of these reviews. You don't know us. We will thrive. We will overcome. We are starting our family and we... Oh, God, really? And we will teach our child exactly what... God! Oh, Amy, you made me want to vom. What God wants in their path, we will teach them how to fight against oppressors like you people. This is straight up child abuse. If she's imparting what she looks at the world like onto a child, that's child abuse, straight up. We will start a generation of truthfulness. Oh man. That word gives me Trump vibes, I'm just gonna say it. And we will fight to bring places like Yelp and Reddit and horrible people like Gordon to the light. I am Wonder Woman. I am a great chef, great wife, and a great mum to my kids, and we will be parents to a human kid one day. We will show all of you. What, not some kind of devil, ghoul, ghost kid? Because that would be more reflective of your personality. As I mentioned earlier, I just watched Coraline, and is Amy like the other mother? Is there a parallel universe somewhere where the other mother is just Amy or Amanda from Amy's Baking Company? And I love the comments, don't breed and you're having your 4th cat baby. Yikes. The owners, the owners? Why are you putting that in parentheses? Are just as obnoxious in person as they are on TV. A classic fail in just about every aspect. While the place was adequately clean, Sammy has quite a chip on his shoulder, which was also apparent as soon as you walk in. Gordon Ramsay nailed those guys spot on. The pizza was undercooked and fairly bland. The salad my wife had was not washed properly and had a grit that made it unpleasant and untimely, and ultimately had to be sent back. You would think that after the attention this place has received in the not too distant past, they would be bending over backwards, start earning new customers. Not the case. I went to this place after seeing the video about it on YouTube in the May of this year, 2013. I can say that I ordered the same burger as Chef Ramsay did. It was pretty much an identical experience. The burger just leaked out juice and was completely soggy wet, overall disgusting. It has become evident to me that these people did not learn their lesson from Chef Ramsay. And sorry to say, I will never come back here in my life. We saw both the husband and wife from the TV show, and while they did not act arrogant like we had seen on the show, the food was just downright gross. This woman needs to take a moment to reflect on the situation. I don't think people are out to get her as she thinks, but whatever school she went to learn to cook was obviously a joke, or she failed her classes. I can cook a burger better than her on my barbecue. These people own a pretty fancy kitchen and couldn't be bothered to deliver a quality burger worthy of the price. It was practically raw. All right, Nick R. from Auburn, Washington, WA, is that what that is? Western Australia?
Have issues with customers that are online bullies.
Made about Amy?
What is this? With the pizza oven in the background? Okay, I gotta... Maybe we'll have a bit more of a look. This is gonna end up being a long video, but enjoy delving into this with me. I saw a meme while I was looking up stuff for this. It was, we got 99 problems and none of them are ours. I know, what was it? We got 99 problems, but all of them are because of somebody else. I'll get you, my pretty, and your little Katie too. Katie's gone. She got fired. She out of there.
Unbelievable, never before seen footage.
I'm not afraid of you.
You're afraid of the truth, not me.
Wait, really? It's like unseen footage from the first one? I thought they went back there. Aren't they good? Do they send somebody other than Gordon back there? Is that how it works?
They're trying to cash in on their notoriety.
And you will
get the fuck out of here.
To offer here at Amy's Baking Company.
Oh my god, she is just a ticking bomb. Every single time she's on it, she's just on the verge of an absolute complete freak out.
I went to Amy's baking company to help, but the owners were incapable of listening. There was such a strong reaction to the episode that we decided to give you an update on what's happened since.
Hook me up, Gordon. Let's do this.
They were looking for validation from me that everything they were doing was right.
That's true. That's all they wanted. Yeah, they were just like, hey, come here and agree with us. Anything out of that, we hate you.
The customer is not always right.
Look, the customer isn't always right, that's true, but you have to... But they are the ones that are paying. So that kind of carries a little bit of, like, you know, influence in that decision there. If they're paying and they're saying, this is not what I feel that this isn't what I paid for, then you have to replace it. Whether they're right or whether they're not right, you have to do it. That's the deal. And nobody's just going to a restaurant to order 3 meals that they're not going to eat just for fun, you know?
You pay. You don't go out.
And at this point, if I was trying to leave a restaurant and this dude stepped in front of me and said, you need to pay me money before you leave, I don't know what I'd do. I don't know what would happen. I'd probably put him through the door. I really feel like I would. Especially him. He doesn't look very big. Yeah, how are they so good at organizing that fridge, by the way? Because that's not easy. That requires some sort of brain.
Their job, and I don't have to interfere, they can take the whole tips for them. If you see, I already talked.
He's a gaslighter. He's like, oh, you can't do your job, but he doesn't let them do the job. He does it. He doesn't train them. And then he's like, oh, you can't do it because you haven't been trained. Like, it's insane what this guy does.
And we stand strong. We have to because there's a lot of online...
Sammy's face there.
You guys, I make excellent food. You fucking wall. Think that you can come in here and say these things. Are you kidding me?
Oh, no. Is this our kids?
I speak feline. Meow, meow, meow. Meow, meow, meow.
First you must bow. Oh, you're free, kitty cats. You're free.
Uglier and uglier for there. There were threats, nasty online messages.
Freaking crazy.
This is what you...
However many years later, still, people on the internet are fascinated with these people. Ah, you're going through the memes too quickly. Give me more memes. That's it. You're fired. Leave. Don't walk away when I'm talking to you. Yeah, they had an amazing ability of contradicting themselves. Breakdown 2 Electric Boozer Glow. That's her name, isn't it? Oh, you nutters.
As the comments started pouring in, Amy and Sammy just kept posting and posting and posting.
You are little punks. You are all nothing. We are laughing at you. All of you just fools. We have God on our side. Oh, God. God would probably be like sitting there covering his face right now. Like, oh, I wish this bitch would just stop bringing me into this. Westboro Baptist has a bakery. Oh, Scott Boswell. Nice. Katie's here.
Status, just swearing, calling people out on everything.
You know what? I hope Katie got a good payday for appearing in that episode, and I hope she got another good payday for appearing in this one here. To Reddit. That's what you're at on Facebook. I forbid you from spreading your hate on that site. This is my Facebook, and I am not allowing you to use my company on your hate-filled page. You don't know how Reddit works, I take it. Yeah, exactly.
Meow, 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 meow.
Clips, GIFs.
It became the 21st century version of a water cooler conversation.
Steals your tips, fires you for asking why. Yeah, I think Sammy's the one stealing the tips, but yeah, both of them. Amy's Baking Company employee rules are just as insane as you'd expect. Radar Online attained a copy of the rules, which includes stipulations the employees must be charged $250 if they fail to work weekends or holidays. And that purses are barred? Hang on. Employees will be charged $250 if they fail to work weekends or holidays. What the hell, Sammy? Amy's Baking Company kicks out reporter who found flies in cocktails. And at this point, if people did go in there and did start fucking with them, you don't have a leg to stand on, Amy's Bakery, because you just mental every single time anything happens. Fired Amy's Baking Company employee reportedly gives Reddit AMA, calls owner demonic. Oh, that's Katie did that, I think. I kept seeing pictures of that when I was looking for thumbnail pics. So much reading on this. Obviously, our Facebook, Yelp, Twitter, website have been hacked. Okay, that old chestnut. Oh yeah, they talked about this on Dr. Phil. We are working with the local authorities as well as the FBI Computer Crimes Unit to ensure this does not happen again. We did not post those horrible things. Thank you, Amy and Sammy. Is that where Sammy was allowed to like take over? I don't know which one's worse. They both have wild anger issues. Oh, Miranda's back too. Get your money, Miranda, for doing this. Fuck those people.
But at the same time, if you're not careful, the internet can turn you into a sideshow.
Pizza undercooked. Okay, I'll burn it. Yeah, what a shit thing to say. Loves cats. Internet still hates her. Nice.
Now, this footage has never been seen before. Take a look.
Let's go, Gordo.
Wow.
We bend over, we bump into each other. The male chefs, their ego is too big and it's too little in my kitchen, so they leave.
The male chef's ego is too big. What the hell? It's interesting that it's her saying that she doesn't want male chefs in the kitchen, because I've seen a lot of examples where like sleazy scumbag dudes like Sammy, for example, only hire females, and it's because they can always have this kind of, you know, put fear in them and kind of have that over them all the time. So she's wildly sexist as well. As Gordon Ramsay, male chef, stands there going, okay, keep talking.
Yeah. And sometimes he sticks his tongue out if he wants treats. No.
God, so the people interviewing her asked her, like, how do your cats meow? Wondering, like, if she would do it, and she's like, oh, let me tell you all about it. Meanwhile, I've got one cat, if I tell it not to do something, it goes, and then it walks out the room, and the other one, if you pick it up, it goes, that's the noises my cats make, so I speak feline as well.
I learned why Sammy never shares any negative comments with Amy. Because she's completely incapable of taking criticism.
Fact. That's the black and white of this entire situation. She cannot stand being told she's wrong.
No, because I know.
He's scared too.
He's not scared of me. No, that man isn't scared of you. He's not scared of anybody. My husband, if there ever is a problem.
See what I mean? This like weird language that they use. He's not scared of you. He's not scared of anybody. There's like such a undertone to that.
Is in front of me.
I was trying to get feedback and no one would give it to me.
Why not? I give you a...
Bullshit! One girl's like, hey, how long until the salmon burger or whatever? And she's like, you don't have to tell me, we know it needs to go out. God, you can go... Oh, she just pisses me off so bad.
There's something I want to clear up. They asked me to come and help them. Right now...
Exactly!
Only ever been seen by myself and the producers of the show. It's their submission video. Oh boy, check it out.
Their submission video? Oh, fucking hell, this is a good old-fashioned pile-on. By God, it's been a while. And I know I'm way late to the party on this, but... Alright, let's go.
They're not nice to us. We're not going to be nice back to them. On Yelp, horrible things.
Good Lord. Oh my God. She says that like it's not something that you should be completely ashamed of as an adult and a business owner. God, fucking hell.
This is the first kitchen I've ever worked in where we're not really allowed to talk to each other.
Stop talking, everyone, stop, get out, no talking.
Where'd this guy come from? Oh, he's the wait staff.
He needs to be removed from this situation.
A lot of times I think the customers will probably not come back because of something that Sammy may have said to them.
Talk about putting your best foot forward. And what happened to Sammy is the problem. He needs to go. What the hell happened to that? As soon as... these two probably lie to each other more than any other couple. Gotta be. Like, about everything. Did Sammy know that that's what she was saying on that video?
I checked it when I took it out of the... Hold on, if you let me. I checked it when I took it out of the oven, just like I do every other pizza. And to me, it was...
You mean you looked at it? That's all you did. You looked at it.
They don't deserve those tips. If they could work like my husband worked...
God.
If they could work like my husband works, and it didn't require...
Excuse me, if they could work like my husband works. Is that the same guy that you said is useless and he has no experience and he needs to be removed from his job? This is what... Now she's just convincing herself that Gordon Ramsay is the enemy, so everything he says is definitely wrong and must immediately be aggressively combated. It is... what was her childhood like, man?
Yeah, he's prepared to charge customers money for that. And you get upset because they're not kissing your ass.
I'm not upset with you.
So this is Gordon trying to poke, because he has to do that to sort of get content for the show. And all she needed was a tiny poke.
Finding it right now may be difficult to understand you one little bit.
How are the chefs not just laughing their ass off while all this is happening, by the way?
I have to concentrate on the line.
Stop, concentrate then.
I will.
You're the one who just said you want to talk to me, so
I did.
I'm
I
confused.
wanted to explain to you
Oh.
that I'm
I
not
think just
here to
focus on
say.
your
You don't
work.
even let me speak, so there's no point in talking to you.
She's like a child. She's like, oh no, I can't talk to you. I need to focus on my work. He's like, oh, sorry, I thought you needed to talk to me. She's like, yeah, well, actually. And he's like, oh, well, no, but you need to focus on your work. That is like what just a lying teenager says. Like, she's pathetic.
Thanks, Gordon. I'm here in Scottsdale, Arizona, talking to local people.
She's got a great voice.
And Amy and Sammy begged for me to come back. Sammy and Amy saw that I had taken a $5 tip from my customer and had a huge fit over it and told me that I'm a thief and get out of his restaurant.
Wow.
And I walked out and told them, don't ever talk to me again. I'm done with this place.
Well done.
You know, but they were exactly like we thought they were. They're trying to cash in on their notoriety. If you go to their website.
Okay, what the hell is this? Here's your pizza, go fuck yourself. Really? I speak feline meow? I survived Amy's baking company. Okay, alright, the I survived Amy's baking company, that one's actually quite funny. And I'm the gangster. Oh my god, you guys are just the worst human beings on the planet.
Becoming a tourist attraction where they basically make fun of themselves, I think is the only way for them to survive.
Yeah, good point.
She's not listening. Just blank there.
Do you know
She's
why?
not listening.
Yeah, no, I know.
Right,
I have
right.
that problem
Well, thank
for
you.
10
Okay.
years. Okay? Can you make her change? Make her change.
Can you make her change? Far out, Sammy. These people are so screwed and they don't know who to ask for help or what help they're asking for. They are just an absolute mess. How do people get to this point in life where they've got enough kind of equity or whatever built up that they can run a business and still be this dumb? How?
Hi, Anna Garcia from Kitchen Nightmares. Very nice
I think
to
it's
meet
actually
you.
a smart idea to send a female reporter there for Sammy because I feel like he wouldn't try and like punch the hell out of him. And she can be a bit disarming.
And Gordon Ramsay tried to bury me alive. Who he wants, I will bury him first.
See, I will bury him first. You're not in the mob, or maybe he is in the mob. Maybe that's his thing.
He was not fair.
How was he not fair, Sammy?
He was not fair because he shouldn't. It's okay, Danny, yeah. Because he shouldn't represent us that way.
What, truthfully? Is that the problem?
And then leave, and then my waitress comes up to me. Now we have waitresses because we had to change our whole procedure because the whole universe thought my husband was...
Oh, shut your mouth.
Because they think it's funny, because they have a hard-on for Gordon Ramsay. There was one person, he left on this...
Why did you call him to come to your restaurant then? Why? Answer that question. Can somebody just ask these people that question? Like, why did you ask him to come here? Why? Specifically, why?
You cannot let anyone shake you down. We have a voice, he has a voice.
Shake you down? Another mob reference? Come on, man. What's the word we use to describe this? Is it narcissist or like... Let me know in the comments in one word, what's the word to describe Amy's Bakery? Or Amy? Or any of this? Help me make sense of this, please. Where's Ja Rule? I need him to help me make sense of this. Amy's keys to success? No, thanks.
Opinion, you need to clone me 3 times. Clone Sammy 3 times, clone me 3 times, and I'll be perfect.
All the Amy clones would just start like killing off each other. They just get so sick of each other.
They would. Holy shit, that is scarily accurate to what would definitely happen. Yeah, they would just get on each other's nerves immediately. Or would they just love each other completely? I don't know, but all it's going to take is one criticism and shit's going to blow up. That's, yeah, you nailed it, Katie.
We become the #1 tourist attraction for the summer, and they say, I can't believe it. It's amazing. Your food's incredible. How did this ever happen?
Great, so then you've got no problem. Business is up and everybody loves your food. What else is going on though?
I'm open for business right now. Look at how can I have any normal business when I have this all day long? What happened with Facebook?
You just said you had tons of fucking business and now you have none. Ugh! Oh. How does this woman not hear herself talk? Because she can't listen. She can't listen to herself or anybody else.
I I think it takes a very special kind of person. It's called a eunuch to be able to call someone and bully them over the phone or through the internet when you don't know who they are.
What? What the fuck? A eunuch is somebody who bullies people over the phone. I was not aware of that. Thanks for the education there, Amy. You complete whack job.
Very high. I don't
How
even
high?
between $8 to $14 an hour. If it's empty like this, they still go.
How many of those waitresses are earning $14 an hour, Sammy?
It's on
What happened to the raviolis? Are the raviolis still frozen?
Yes, still frozen. Yes, still frozen. Yeah, and they're excellent. Yes, and they're excellent.
This lady's got balls, man. I like her. I like this reporter.
People that hide behind the computer screen, the camel toe mafia. They are pussies, they are pansies, they have no balls.
Holy shit.
I'm sorry, I would love to be nothing but a lady and control my language and not have a severe case of Tourette's syndrome.
Then don't ask Gordon fucking Ramsay to come to your restaurant and give you advice on what you can do better. That's what she means by under attack. Is literally one person came in and was like, hey, this dough's a little bit raw. That's all he said. This dough's a bit raw, and she lost her fucking mind.
The reason that he didn't tell me each plate was getting sent back is because he knew that Gordon Ramsay was full of shit. Sammy tells everything to me as I tell everything to...
Right, so now their argument is Gordon Ramsay and the whole show is just a big bunch of bullshit, and it's not even real, and even if you serve them good food, they're gonna say it's terrible, even though you can see what he means by how bad it is. Like, the grease that came out of that burger was revolting, and you're selling that. Come on.
People love us because we stand together and we are united. Yes, he and I will fight to the death for each other, no doubt. You come and you try to attack...
People love us because we stand together? Who the fuck loves either of you?
I have enough money to keep my business as long till the stupid people become smart.
So he's just gonna pour money into this business until the stupid people become smart. That is an amazing business strategy, Sammy, you muppet.
If somebody, because I am the one who can go on top of him, he cannot go on top of me. I can...
Alright, are you a gangster or are you gonna have gay sex with him? What are you doing, Sammy?
We are not psychotic, lunatic people that will make you wait an hour and a half for your food and then...
Well...
Asking too much, he can't.
Well,
it's like he's going to say that and he's going to close his store. That's it.
Ava Garcia's like, I don't know what's happening.
He will never say the truth. Of course, he will keep it. The truth for himself.
He will keep the truth for himself? What the
I had a fantastic plan to help Amy's baking company. Unfortunately, the owners have no interest in hearing it. Good night.
That's a good point and a great final word from Ramsay. We had a plan to help you, and you didn't even let us get to the point of discussing that. I wonder how their attitudes would have changed if they did hear that there was going to be something in it for them. Like, yeah, oh man. Okay, Sammy may have been on the FBI's radar for at least 2 years, not to mention that wife Amy has served time in prison for bank fraud in Arizona for taking out a $15,000 line of credit at M&I Bank while using someone else's social security number. Dude, that's... oh, wow. Sammy, who has Israeli citizenship, may be under investigation for not disclosing his criminal past on his US immigration petition. And it also seems that the United States government has been trying to revoke his US residency status. Reportedly, Sammy was born in Morocco, but may have been banned from both France and Germany. Why? Because he's a fiery, angry, aggressive asshole? Okay, so Sammy had prior drug extortion charges filed against him. In July of 2019, they appear to be living in Israel, so I guess probably still there since COVID happened since then. So in the line of work that I do, I speak to a lot of people that are very unwell and, you know, have genuine diagnosed mental issues, and a lot of prisoners and people that are have a real reason to want to just be angry at everybody around them because the way that their life is panned out, it's just a really sad and depressing kind of situation. These two kind of fit into that category, but they are completely entitled. They're totally high functioning, but their mental capacity is just so damaged. Like, they just have no ability to, communicate with people in a sane and, I don't even want to use the word sane, they can't communicate people in a reasonable way. Like, there's every single thing they say, they're yelling it. It's angry, it's an argument, it's a combat. Like, there's no cooperation, there's no collaboration with anybody at all. And then they just sit there and say, God wants us to do this, and act like that's a normal thing to do. They could possibly be just the most toxic two human beings. I'm sure there's people out there way worse than that. But in terms of people that can get their shit together enough to own a restaurant, that's got to be the worst. That's got to be the worst. I mean, Gordon Ramsay, I'm sure he sees the worst of the worst. Maybe he doesn't. Maybe the worst of the worst are really, really like downtrodden little shithole in the wall kind of places, food trucks, that kind of stuff. But this has got to be up there. These two were just absolute horrible, horrible human beings. And again, I hope the waitresses got paid a bit of extra from the Kitchen Nightmares people for doing these interviews and being a part of that. Shout out to, was it Ava Garcia doing that interview? I liked her style. She went in there very, very confidently. She didn't let them intimidate her. She really kind of stuck to what needed to be said, and I appreciated her work at the end of that. But that's the whole Amy's bakery company saga. Gee, good lord, thank you for getting this far into it. This is definitely going to be a long video. It definitely will go longer than I was expecting it to, but I hope you enjoyed, and if you do want early access, possibly to more reality show reactions, depending on what copyright goes like, patreon.com/FWCI is where you can get it, or just subscribe here on YouTube. And as always, be well, stay safe, look after your friends. See you in the next video. Peace!